Now, welcome back. Ahead of Thanksgiving tomorrow, who better to celebrate than a certain Irish-American cork lad? I didn't know that.
Geez, that's some hybrid. I'm like a mongrel. See, I'm allowed to say that.
Glad you said it, Jack. Jack O'Keefe is whipping up a mac and cheese hot dog for us to try.
You see me inside in Dog's Trust now any day behind the cage. Tommy, adopt me.
Do you know what, Jack? I'd adopt you, no bother, when you're cooking this.
So would I. You're cooking all this every day.
So
to celebrate tomorrow,
Thanksgiving.
Look, I'm going to stay away from turkey because we're going to get to that in the coming months.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
So what we're doing is a celebration, a little tip of the hat to America, as they say, and celebrate just excessive food, loads of butter, loads of cheese, loads of carbohydrates, and loads of processed meat.
Go on, crack into it. How do
So
we
we
get
have
going?
some hot dogs, not just any hot dogs. We're going to load them up with some macaroni and cheese. I'll get to the macaroni and cheese in a second because this is a life changer right here. Hot dogs, like you can use I'd prefer, to be honest, if you use like a really good gourmet Irish sausage from a local butcher shop, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. But just to celebrate tomorrow, we're going to use frankfurters, your normal frankfurters, and we're not going to grill them or fry them or cover them in butter and
because
garlic.
I was saying you're boiling them, and that's the way you'd see it in New York, type of the vendors. But then if we go to fairs here and they're doing hot dogs, it's on that sort of grill thing. I like that sort of when it goes a bit brown and it's
it's nice.
We take influence a lot from more like of your European style, where you, like in Germany, you'd grill them on a flat top or on a charcoal and stuff. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit more American-y.
Cheese.
And then for the macaroni, right? I have the macaroni cooked off here, 6 to 7 minutes, depending on your packet instructions. Yes, a chef sometimes reads packet instructions.
Right, yeah.
Strain it off, put it back into the pot. Just put enough as I need, back onto the heat. And here's the weird one for macaroni. This is why it's going to change your lives at home.
Okay.
Not milk, no bechamel, no roux, no flour, no butter. Well, there is butter, obviously, it's me. Evaporated milk from the can.
I read this. What the hell is evaporated milk?
Not going to lie, I read this also last week, and I tried it out, and I go, that's the one I'm doing.
Where do you even get that?
The tin of evaporated milk, is it? Yeah, you find them in tins.
This is your authentic upper state America, upper states kind of style of mac and cheese, where it's super cheap, super affordable, and it's just easy for the family. Evaporated milk goes in on top of your cooked pasta. Bring it up to a little gentle simmer. Tablespoon of butter in on top, because more butter, more better. Stir it in.
More better, more butter, more better, more belly.
I'm going to copyright that, you know that? I'm going to get it on an apron. Right, cheese goes in. This is a mix of just
mixture cheese.
Grated Irish cheddar, just easy melting cheese and some smoked applewood.
Great cheese here, so that's
great cheese,
no
Applewood as well.
No, look, there's no harm, and I'm not messing when I say this. You can actually put easy singles into this, meltable cheese.
Yeah, sure, just all melts anyway.
It all melts, and you get that lovely, authentic, luminous American cheese effect.
Ah, come on now.
Melt that in, and you can see, look, it's instantly ticking up into a cheese sauce.
You have, and if you want to try and keep it nice and cheap.
If it's too thin, just add more cheese. If it's too thick, just add more. Add hot pasta water or whatever.
That's mac and cheese then,
and that's macaroni and cheese. That's the most simple way you can do it.
So
just
if you didn't add the tin of condensed milk in, what would normally be the way to do it?
So I would normally, because you'd be classically French trained as an Irish chef, I would put a tablespoon of butter into a pan, foam it up. Once it melts, a tablespoon of flour, mix it in until you create like a wallpaper paste. That's called a roux. And then you add milk to that and you keep whisking until you create a bechamel, which is like your bacon and cabbage sauce, you know? So and then I just add grated Gruyere or Parmesan to that.
How does a hot dog with mac and cheese work then? So
Oh, I gave you napkins for a reason. Just embrace it. You don't even need the cutlery, just tuck straight in.
Are you just exaggerating stuff, or do they serve this in places?
You'll see it in certain diners, yeah. You'll see it in a diner. I think because normally if you get a hot dog in a diner, you tend to get either a side portion of fries or a side portion of macaroni and cheese with it. So someone obviously said, do you know what?
We'll pile it all together.
Of course they did. In America.
God,
just pile it on.
Pile it on.
Super size
nice Irish floury brioche buns, brushed in liquid butter and roasted.
You put butter on that before you put them in the oven.
Just a little bit of liquid butter like that.
all the time?
All the time. With everything. That's my to the dismay of my vegan fiance.
Right, come on, let's play them up here. Let's get going. Yeah,
macaroni and cheese, Din.
When I saw this was on the menu, I have to say I was a bit sceptical, Jack, but I know I can trust you.
I wouldn't trust me.
No, not too much now, God.
Oh, yeah, no, keep it.
I know, but we have to eat on air.
Right, load it up, spill it all around it, and I'm only messing with it.
And like no mustard and stuff, you don't need it.
No, you don't need it. That cheese sauce is going to seep down into it. You don't even need mayonnaise, right? Make it as messy as you can.
You're going to put some onions on top of that.
Right.
Raw onion, pickle.
Come on, let's get going.
Right, raw onions in one hand, pickles in the other hand. Like so. crispy onions.
See, the
I
crispy
love
onions
them.
is the bit I love.
Right, and then I love this Old Bay seasoning. Now that's a catering size unit, but you get in the little metal tins in like Fallon and
What's
Burn.
that now? What's Old Bay seasoning?
So it's an American kind of, it's a very popular barbecue
Asking
seasoning
questions.
mix.
Come on, we need to eat this.
Would you give us a second?
Look at that. Like that's art. I could claim the tax back on that.
Oh, lads, are we going to eat this? Look at that.
Look
Okay,
at that.
right.
That's a thing of beauty.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
I should have made me one.
No. Should have. You're definitely going to have to try. Right.
Happy
Jack
Wednesday.
O'Keefe, Thanksgiving, boom, knocks it out of the
There you
park.
go.
Back out of the park. We'll just sit here, will we?
We'll bring the TV up close, put Netflix on, we'll be fine.
That's us done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you
guys.
very much,
Pleasure as
Matt.
always.
I don't know how
No.
Jack does it, but the butter is so good.
It's so good. We will save some. Do you want some?
Yes, absolutely. But also, watching you eat what is normal food is like watching I'm a Celeb with something really. You're like, I don't know if I can have the carbs. Are you all right, Alan? Is that?
I'm okay. I'm
That's
okay.
He's thinking about
Auntie-
the arteries.
Tell us about her hair.
Okay, our hair. As I was mentioning earlier on, there was a little tiny spoolie, and Tommy was getting his hair brushed like that this morning, and his facial hair as well. You enjoying the facial hair there, Tommy? He's going to kill me. Okay, we are going to be helping to revitalise your tired hair in these cold winter months. Up next, don't go anywhere. Talk to you in a minute.